What's up, guys? It's Keefe. In today's video, I've got 5 big rookie mistakes that you're making in the gym that might be costing you serious results. Now, before we get into that, I made this channel to help you create your ideal life through self-mastery. So if you're a guy who's out there looking to level up and become a high-value man, hit that subscribe button and bell icon. I put out new videos every single day to help you do exactly that. So let's get into the video. Hey guys, I want to quickly announce that my Unleashing the Alpha workout program is now available for sale. This program is about bringing the dog out of you. This is a 7-week workout and nutrition program designed to help you pack on muscle and strength as well as burn fat. Inside the program, I put together a complete workout plan and I have a nutrition plan in there which I go over with you how to customize it to your specific situation and needs. If you want to learn about getting the program, you can click the link in the description box below. I cannot wait to see the results you guys get on this program. Now let's get into the video. The first big rookie mistake that guys make in the gym is skipping legs, right? Everybody knows about this, but you're going to regret this, okay? I made this huge mistake. In fact, I believe I've made all 5 of these mistakes myself personally, so we can laugh about the fact that I've fucked some of this up. And if I'd done this right, I would have had my ideal body so much quicker. So that's another perk of getting on a workout program is you get somebody who can show you the ropes in advance, right? So when it comes to skipping legs, you're going to regret this because eventually you're going to look like a top, right? I remember I had finally packed on some muscle up top of my body, but I kept skipping legs, right? So it just looked weird, right? It's like I get these bone-thin legs and I've been working out up top, and I've been paying for this for several years. It took me a while to get my legs caught back up, right? Especially because I have longer legs, so it's naturally harder for me to get more size on them. So you're going to regret this for that reason. Also, big thing is it just shows weakness if you skip the hard stuff, right? Anybody can go in there and bang out some bench reps. That's what everybody wants to do. Are you willing to discipline yourself and do the little things that set yourself apart? Now, that's the key, putting in the work on the difficult stuff, okay? And if that doesn't inspire you, it helps your bench. Your legs will help your bench get stronger. You use your legs on your bench. Also, working your legs increases your testosterone, which is just naturally going to increase your overall strength, your overall masculine presence. You're going to feel more grounded. Huge mistake to skip leg day. Second thing, this is probably the biggest mistake people make, is not eating right? Most people, and this was me, I had no clue what to eat when I started going to the gym, and this really screwed me over because I remember one time I didn't really know what the hell to do for dieting, and I was too lazy to look into it. So I thought for dieting that meant you just ate chicken breasts and broccoli, right? And a little bit of rice. So I was eating for literally like 4 months straight. I was eating like 1,400 calories a day. Like I was completely starving myself, and I was losing muscle and strength, and I was barely losing any fat because my body was keeping on fat as a protection mechanism. This is survival mode. When your body goes into survival mode, it keeps like a layer of fat because it goes into this starvation mode where it thinks it needs to keep that fat on for quick energy. So I was actually really screwing myself over. That's just one thing. And then when I was bulking, I thought bulking meant slap a plate of nachos in the microwave and eat that, right? Like it was terrible. And this cost me years not eating right. Understand that when it comes to getting the body you want, nutrition and exercise, you got to get both right, okay? Max both of them out and you'll get the best results possible, and you can get those results pretty quickly when you do that. Another big mistake is relying on supplements. Guys will think that, all right, well, I'm taking a protein shake, I got pre-workout, and I ate a meal after my workout, so I'm good. No, you got to make sure you know the amount of calories you're getting and what's in those calories, right? Relying on supplements is a mistake. Again, they say supplement, which means they're a supplement to your diet. They are not your diet, right? The reason you take a protein shake after a workout is because it's quicker absorbing for your body through the liquid form, so you can get the protein to the muscle quicker, but it doesn't actually benefit you any more than just eating normal food. In fact, some professional bodybuilders and just professional athletes, they don't even take protein supplements. They eat whole foods, right? So it's not even necessary that you take those. It's certainly not something you should rely on as your go-to staple to basically build muscle. They're supplements, again, not the real deal. Along with this, like I said, this costs you years. Seriously, I finally started taking diet seriously at 20, 21 years old, and that's when my results took off. I had the best body I'd ever had at that point, and I've only gotten bigger, stronger, and healthier since then. But it really took me, I probably wasted 4 years not getting my diet right where I could have gotten way better results. It was just pure laziness. Last thing to do, this is so simple in today's world, just calculate your calories. start to get an idea of what you're eating. Because some people, one day they're eating 2,000 calories, next day they're eating 4,000 calories, day after that they're eating 1,000 calories. And this is a big mistake, right? Because how can you get consistent results without consistency? I recommend an app called MyFitnessPal. This is an app that I use. It's completely free for you to use. You can go on there, you can keep all your calories logged. It's got most restaurants as well. So you can go on there, like type in like Wendy's Baconator, right? It pulls up a Baconator for you. So it's got pretty much everything covered, so there's no excuse. You can scan QR codes on boxes and it'll immediately pull up all the nutrition information. Literally takes 5 seconds. You can get significantly better results just by doing this. Now, the third big mistake is always maxing, okay? Going for a 1 rep max too much. This was something I used to do back when I didn't know what I was doing. I would go to the gym every other day, and I pretty much started with bench every time because the only thing I knew to do was let me get my bench max up, right? So I started at like 85 pounds. I made it up to 135 by following this formula, which was literally every time I went to the gym, it was bench. First thing was going to be bench. Workout was basically the same every time. And so I'd hit this bench. I'd do 10 reps, 8 reps, 6 reps, 4 reps, 2 reps. That'd be my workout. And it was working, right? I was blowing it up every time I go for a max. Literally every workout I'm going for a max. And I shot up to about 135 pounds, which is a 45-pound plate on each side. And so I was like, all right, shit, like I know what the hell I'm doing here. I'm on my way. I'm going to be at 400-pound bench in no time. But what happens is once you get over that first plateau where you're kind of like breaking through and you're starting to build muscle for the first time, it slows down dramatically. You have to train with more intelligence, right? It's easy to pack on muscle when you got nothing there, right? So me screwing everything up still got me results just because I was doing something versus nothing, right? But this is a big mistake. You shouldn't go for your max every time. You shouldn't go to burn out every workout because what happens is over time you fry your nervous system out, and your nervous system is actually where you get the pop for a max, okay? Also, you just burn your muscle down. Your muscle needs to recover. So you need to train with different ways, right? Train little muscles versus going for the full max every time, right? When you go for a bench, everybody thinks it's just chest, but you use your triceps, you use your back, like I mentioned, you use your legs, you especially use your upper back here. So it's like a full body move pretty much. So the idea that you should just go in and bench every time is a mistake. You need to hit everything. You need to be meticulous. Okay. So it's really a lot more complicated than most people think. Again, vary your training. You'll get better results. Sometimes go for high reps. Sometimes go for low reps. That's what we focus on the program, right? We want to get the high reps in because high reps help you with endurance. They also help you build muscle quicker. Lower reps is for that 1 rep strength, right? We want to cover every basis. The fourth mistake, thinking time equals a good workout. So what do I mean by this? I used to do this thing where I would get off school in high school and I'd go to the gym for 2.5 hours. I was like, I'm on my grind, right? Like I'm literally like booking it out, fuck homework. I'm going straight for the gym, right? I was a total like meathead kind of guy in high school, even though I didn't know what the hell I was doing still. But anyways, I'd be there 2.5 hours, but my workouts weren't even that effective. First of all, if you're there too long, what happens is you've already broken down your muscle, so now you're just continuing to break it down. So it's kind of irrelevant at that point. You're only making it harder on yourself to recover. Secondly, I wasn't really training that hard. I was taking all these phone breaks, right? Scrolling on the phone in the middle of the sets, and this is a big mistake. So my length of time was massive, so it made my ego feel like I was putting in all this work, but in reality, I wasn't really getting anywhere. It's kind of the same with how in business, they say revenue feeds the ego and profit feeds the family. I think that's the saying because revenue is like the big number, but revenue doesn't factor out all your expenses, right? Profit is what you actually take home. So the profit in the gym does not come from time, it comes from intensity. Training with intensity, and you can do this through supersets and drop sets. These are a couple great ways to do this. A superset is when you do one set of an exercise and then you immediately go to another set of another exercise, right? This just keeps the blood flowing, keeps the energy up, requires more endurance, and it burns your muscles out quicker. Drop sets, very similar, but instead of doing multiple exercises, you do multiple sets of a same exercise, right? So maybe you're doing dumbbell curls and you go from one dumbbell curl set and then you drop the weight and you do another one and you just go to failure, right? That's how you do a drop set. Your time in the gym really shouldn't be more than about 75 minutes max if you're doing it right. That's where I focus on going from 45 to about 75 minutes. Just depends on the day and where my energy's at. but really somewhere in there, training with intensity. The only caveat to this is if you are going for a max, you do want to extend that time period between sets, because obviously that's about that 1 rep strength. So you do, like if you're going for a max out, take maybe 3 minutes between sets just to make sure you've got your energy there. Now on to the 5th and final mistake is having no plan, all right? Now this is a big mistake, right? Guys go into the gym, they don't know what the hell they're gonna do that day, okay? This is how you end up hitting chest 4 days in a row and you haven't done legs in 2 weeks, right? Also, what happens when you have no plan is you go into the gym and you just go fall back onto the things you always do that you feel most comfortable with, right? So this is what I used to do. I'd get off school again, do my 2.5 hour workout, but I had no real plan, right? It's like at that point, I probably knew what workout I was gonna hit, like maybe I was doing legs today or back or chest, whatever I was hitting, but then I'd go in there and it would basically be these same machines over and over and over again, and I just keep falling back on what I was most comfortable with. What happens when you do this is you overdevelop certain areas and you underdevelop others, right? So maybe every time, since I was so focused on getting my bench up, I'd hit bench, but my upper chest was being neglected, and the upper chest is actually something guys really want to focus on, because that's how you get that big broad appearance to your body. You look more like a superhero, right? Everybody's got a lower chest. You want to bring out that upper chest so you just kind of look a lot more formidable, okay? So that's a big mistake, right? You need to have a plan. This is going to be less effective. Again, you're going to be repetitive. You're not going to hit all the different areas of the body, right? It's just a big mistake. Also, it's easy to quit if you don't have a plan, because it's like, all right, fuck, I don't even know what else I was going to do anyways. Might as well leave, right? So write your workouts down. Either do it on the notes section, do it because you have a workout program you're following that you got from somebody, or do it on a piece of paper. Some people do it old school way. They got a notebook and they go around and they mark everything off that way. Do whatever works best for you, but you need to have a plan to make sure you get good workouts in. This is going to keep you, like I said, from neglecting areas, right? Like there's so many areas guys fail to hit because they don't have a plan, right? So they go in, they hit legs, maybe they hit some squats. They don't even know how to squat right. So they're putting all the weight on their quads. They neglect their hamstrings and glutes, right? That's one area that gets forgotten. A lot of times guys, maybe at the end of a workout, they'll do like tricep pull downs a little bit. And that's all they do for triceps, right? There are certain areas that guys always neglect because they don't have a plan and they don't know what they're doing. So it's really important to make sure you have a plan so that you hit every part of your body, so that you don't get overcompensating in certain areas, right? If you train your upper body right here, your shoulders, your front delts, and your chest too much, and you neglect your back, your body will start to collapse over like this naturally. You want to keep training your upper back so that your posture is proper, right? So you really want to make sure you focus on every area of the body. Now guys, that's all I got for this video. If you got something out of it, give me a like so I can reach more guys through the algorithm. Hit the subscribe button and bell icon so you don't miss my new videos. Thanks for watching. I'll put another video right here that you might like as well. Thanks for watching again. I'll talk to you later.